Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much could depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike Naịjirịa ga-akarị ike Biafra. Nna nuro, onye kere ụwa nuro luayo. Nna nuro, Olisa bi n'igwe nụrụ akwa yo. Now, the news update.
As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prepares to face the Federal High Court seated in Abuja on the 18th of July of 2025, a lot of interesting and a lot of groundbreaking events are currently unfolding in the African continent and in the whole wide world. Yes. So the question here is, what is really happening and how will it affect the case of Nnamdi Kanu? Well, just in case you don't know, a lot of African and world leaders came out recently to show massive love and support for this man held in the DSS facility. Yes, a lot of world leaders have come out collectively to speak in one voice and to lend their powerful voices. We shall be critically showcasing the world leaders who have come out to heavily back and to speak in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. So the very first leader here who has come out to show massive love and support to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an individual known as Ibrahim Traore. Yes, just in case you don't know, the president of Burkina Faso, the military junta of Burkina Faso, have over time backed the movement of the USB. It's a publication released on the 6th of June of 2025. As you can clearly see, it states, Burkinabe President Traore initiates Africa's anti-colonial revolt. This initiation was brought into play to remove neo-colonialism in the African continent. So how does this even affect or relate to the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Well, just in case you don't know, over time, this man, the president of Burkina Faso, has contacted Ngozi Oraboize, who happens to be the deputy prime minister of the USB movement, informing her on what to do, how she should do it, and the format of execution. Yes, and as we speak, this man has shown his willingness and his readiness to back Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come the 18th of July of 2025. This man also has sent clear messages to Ngozi Oraboize, the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB. You will see that the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB, Ngozi Oraboize, follows Captain Ibrahim Traore on Twitter and other social media platforms as a means of communication. Yes, we all know that this man still, the president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, has over time showed love and support for Simon, a man held in Kilamakoski Correctional Center in Finland. He have shown love, he have supported him, and he have even sent representatives to see him and to legally guide and support him. Moving on swiftly, which other African leader is currently supporting the USB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Well, a lady known as Samia Suluhu Hassan, who is the sitting and the current president of Tanzania, has shown massive love and support to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Well, just in case you don't believe me, well, sometime last month, the president of Finland traveled to Tanzania to hold a world summit and to hold a meeting. In that summit, an activist in Uganda openly criticized the president of Finland, asking him a series of questions and why will he keep an individual like Simon in his correctional center. Well, in that said summit, this lady was present. She was live there and present, but she didn't react in any way, shape, or form. And this woman did not stop the activist from making a clear statement directed to the president of Finland. This simply shows that she, one way or the other, have been supporting the movement. Yes, this came as a shocker because nobody was expecting this lady, a woman from Tanzania, to stand solidly behind Nnamdi Kanu and his movement. Anyways, moving on swiftly, which other individual or which other world leaders have represented or shown willingness to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Well, let's start with the USA. Just in case you don't know, we have multiple politicians in that country who are in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's start with the very first one. We have an individual known as Jarvis Johnson. Yes, this man happens to be, once upon a time, was a representative in the USA political system. And in May of 2023, he formally petitioned Congress and the federal government, urging them to pressure Nigeria into releasing the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention. It's a publication that will give you more clarity and a better understanding of who this man known as Jarvis Johnson is, and how he has supported Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over time. Yes, moving on swiftly, which other politician in the USA has supported Kanu in one way or the other? Well, we have an individual known as Jim Moran. Yes, according to reports, he has advocated in support of the Biafran Republic government in exile since at least mid of 2024. So Jim Moran, since last year, has been advocating for the USB and for all its governance and administrative system. This is a massive one, and this will definitely go a long way in ensuring victory come 8th July of 2025. Yes. So which other US politician has shown love and support to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Well, a listing of senators who currently, as we speak, have shown interest and have shown support one way or the other. Yes, the very first senator here is Brian Schatz. We also have Bill Hagerty, we have Bernie Moreno, we have Steve Dennis and Cindy Hyde-Smith. All of these individuals, one way or the other, have supported the USB movement. Yes, just in case you don't know, the sitting and the current governor of North Carolina has shown interest and have shown love and support to the Igbos all over the world, and also to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man held in the DSS facility. Yes, because sometime this month, this guy dedicated a day to celebrate the Igbos in all parts of the world and in all nations. That day was fully represented and celebrated in the USA, and this, interestingly, it's the first of its kind. Yes, moving on swiftly, which other world leader or politician has somehow, some way shown massive support and love to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to the USB movement? Well, just in case you don't know, the sitting and the current president of the USA have not formally endorsed the Biafra movement, but his messages on self-determination, especially criticizing violence against Christians in Nigeria, has resonated deeply with some Biafran separatists. Yes. So yes, the president of the USA is yet to come out openly and show support for the Biafran people, but his statement regarding Nigerians' insecurity proves otherwise. It shows that he really wants the Igbos to liberate themselves and to have its own factional body. Well, showing right now on your screen is a full and detailed listing of individuals in the USA who have supported Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbos in one way, shape or form. Yes, feel free to pause this particular point of the video to read up and understand, because we have a lot of listing here. Yes, just in case you find this video interesting, please do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Thank you. Moving on swiftly, the president of France, in the person of Emmanuel Macron, has also shown love and support over time to the Biafran movement and to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, interestingly, even the president of Russia, one of the most powerful nations of the world, the president of that country has one way or the other shown love and support and have spoken in favor of the USB movement and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, this is a massive one, and it's going to go a long way, because on the 18th of next month, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will appear before the Federal High Court in Nigeria. And as we speak, a lot of pressure has been mounted and a lot of eyeballs are currently focused on the Federal High Court in Nigeria. Well, just in case you don't know, a lot of top leaders and world leaders are currently interested in the previous or the last court proceeding. An individual from the USA was live in person to witness the whole court proceedings. But as we speak, the government of Russia has also getting ready to send its own observer and representative to fully cover and to fully report Nnamdi Kanu's case come 18th of July of 2025. So the question here is, why is Russia interested, or why is Russia trying to send its delegate, its observer, to Abuja, Nigeria, to fully report Simon's case? Well, in our previous video, we extensively explained and we extensively showcased every single thing that you need to know and understand. Yes, because a lot of things are currently playing behind the scenes that if you don't pay attention to, you will definitely miss it and you will not fully get the full intel on how it all played out. Yes, but in our previous video, we fully explained every single thing that is happening behind the scenes and how it will somehow, some way affect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man held in the DSS facility and its dungeon.
My people, una don hear am now. What do you make of it? Drop your comments. But remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Bye for now.